Previously on New Crits on the Block.
With place being gone and me soon to be departed from this world, there will be an imbalance. You will have to take my place.
I understand.
But you will have to find someone to lead beside you. Someone will have to take Glace's place as well.
And you, Catan, I need you to be by my side, because you are imbued with these ice powers.
I am not completely dismissing the idea. It's on the table. I simply cannot, with conviction, say that it is the right course of action.
You all steel yourself for the coming battle as you start to make your way towards the top of Mount Now.
Can I just interrupt for a second? I think those were some of my best claps.
Oh, were they?
It was a strong clap. I had good contact,
Okay.
and I feel like I was right on top of it. So just wanted.
Okay.
Do you think you're
Noted.
on beat?
Well,
No,
because I never am. But
Okay, well, I
I'm
mean,
on my
so
own
those
beat.
aren't good claps.
It was a good clap, as in I made good contact and it had a good sharp sound.
It was a quality clap.
yes,
It
not
just
about the
wasn't.
beat.
It just wasn't executed.
I mean, you
well.
said, you
No,
said
a clap
best
is just a
claps.
clap on its own. It doesn't have to be. If you're just clapping, you're just clapping to enjoy. You're not clapping
Well,
on
we're not-
beat with anything.
We're not clapping. We're literally clapping on beat. So we're
Well, but
sync
he's
up.
syncing our beat, so you don't have to be on beat.
But you should.
Well, yeah, but give or take a few seconds is fine. I'm saying the clap itself.
Whoa. Seconds? No, not seconds.
That's what that's what he does in he lines them up, so they
Yeah, but
are all together.
We're not talking full seconds here, though. We're talking like microseconds.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, for Christy, it might be full seconds. Listen, can we get away from clapping hands and start? Yeah. Can we get away from talking about clapping hands? I want to start talking about clapping cheeks. So,
Ew.
Oh, whoa.
What?
Why are you talking about clapping cheeks?
Oh,
well, this is
What?
why. This is why.
Whoa.
Apparently, we won't say who because I don't want to call anyone out here. But apparently, somebody was listening to Shrek smut. No one on the podcast,
Well,
but somebody involved in people's
But they're absolutely going to know who they are when
They will
listen
know,
to
but
this.
people listening
They're not.
won't.
Well, they don't listen to it, so I could. I could
Okay,
say
great.
that.
Well,
Yeah.
then we're fine.
Well, now we know who it is because Jake
just
chimed
blew up
in.
your own spot, dude.
They know me. I know people. People know me.
I know people.
I've heard of
So,
people.
apparently, there is something that exists called Shrek smut, and it's exactly what you think it is. And
Can we
Christy
just
chimed
say
in and
this
said-
very clearly that it's Trek is in Star Trek?
No,
No,
it's
it's
Shrek.
Shrek.
It's Shrek.
It's Shrek.
Brian.
It's Shrek.
Yeah,
I know.
Brian's
Look at
eyes
him.
just
Blew
lit
his
up.
mind. Blew his mind.
This entire time, Brian thought it was Star Trek, which is believable because Star Trek
That
is
I
half
did
smut.
too.
Oh,
That
he
I
left.
would
He's
be
leaving.
listening.
He's leaving. He
He's
left.
leaving. He's gone.
He needs a
He
minute.
actually got and left.
He needs a minute.
I'm gonna drop him one. I'm gonna drop
this
him one
is-
JPEG just to.
Brian,
Okay,
no, this
that's
is
what we were clarifying before we hit record. Is
Uh-huh.
that it's
It was Shrek.
No,
Shrek.
Shrek.
Oh
With
my!
an S.
the Green
Shrek.
Ogre, voiced by Mike Myers.
Yes.
Apparently, there is a podcast.
Get in me, swamp. You know.
Wait. There's always been this. Ben, okay. This is why I didn't like add to any of this. Ben, you haven't heard Shrek is love, Shrek is life, like that shit.
No,
It's all ogre
my
now.
God.
Oh,
It's
he doesn't
all
know
ogre
that.
now.
Oh,
It's all ogre now.
My God.
yeah. So apparently, there's a
we're not listening to it, Zoe.
Oh, did she say
Zoe,
today?
no.
Oh, you guys should
Oh
listen to it.
my
Is what
You
she
wanna
just
come
said.
on the podcast?
Fucking God, Ben.
Come on. Okay.
Tell her to defend herself.
Yeah. Hey, can you
Defend
defend yourself? Can you come to New Crits Court real quick? Come and defend yourself.
Whoa! We're not
I'm
gonna,
gonna put-
we're not gonna shame somebody here for their kinks.
It is indeed called "Get in My Swamp," by the way, in case anyone was wondering.
She
has no excuse. Here.
I called it.
We're
The
not-
title,
Whoa! Hey,
the cover art
Oh, okay.
is.
Zo-
You know
we
what?
are
Gotta say,
here.
it's-
Zoe,
We are
hold on, she can't
here.
hear yet.
We
The cover art is kind of
we are
getting
Zoe,
a little
now
bit.
Zoe.
we are here with Zoe, and this is
Zoe,
not
we're
a
not-
judgment zone.
No, we're not
No.
kink shaming here, Zoe.
No.
We're here to hear your case.
We want to hear the draw of it. That's what we're here to learn.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
is no draw. I just knew it was going to be hysterical. And I said, hey, we should all read this.
What a great book club you
Yeah.
decided.
Okay, I think we can just abolish book clubs,
Okay.
please. Now, can we just?
Yeah,
can we-
they
Once
have
and for
jumped
all?
the
Like,
shark.
they've
They
gotten
jumped
out
the
of hand.
shark.
Have
Yeah.
you
I
No,
am
so this
representing.
is where-
I'm representing the
This is-
defendant.
This is what the fucking
I just
cover
put it in the
looks like.
Discord. Please, everyone, look at the cover art for the book.
Oh, my
Go to the
God.
Discord if you'd like to see.
What? What's it?
Yeah, this is
Exhibit
what I
A.
was. This is what I was stumbling across.
Exhibit A. So in her
We got a
defense,
jacked ass Shrek over
There's
here.
no defense.
in her defense, the way those hands are hitting down there, where you just don't know what's happening down in that swamp.
Ew, ew.
It's enticing.
Can I
It is.
So-
gutters on the podcast?
And actually,
Cum gutters, you
Oh
mean?
my!
Ew.
well, now that we have Zoe on the
Zoe,
podcast,
no!
this is
Ew.
actually no. This is perfect. This is perfect. So, I was
Oh.
going to initially ask when I
Sweet.
brought this up. When we brought this up, Christy said, "Oh yeah, I know this exists," and we were like, "How do you know this exists?" Because we were thinking she was going to be like, "Oh, I've listened to it," and then she was like, "No, I haven't listened to it."
This is
But
a real fucking.
she said,
thing.
"I am part of a like a smut book club."
Horny book
Yeah.
talk.
Well, it's
Yeah,
book
and
talk.
I was
It's
like,
not part of a club.
"I'm sorry,
it's book talk.
what?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "Yeah, I'm part of a girls group because we like
Oh,
smutty
no,
books."
no. This
Well,
is like
it's
an
not like an
organized
active
thing.
group. It's just I'm also a person who reads smutty
Oh, my.
books.
Great.
Yeah.
So here's where my question comes from. Initially, this is where I was getting at. Christy,
Okay.
and now Zoe, because you're involved, please describe to me, although we might know Zoe's answer, please describe to me the weirdest, smuttiest book you've ever read, listened to,
Oh, I've
know about.
only scratched the surface, sir. There are so many
So
genres.
give
to
me
get
the
into.
weirdest thing that you've legitimately enjoyed, Christy.
Oh, that's not a good start.
Wait a minute. Is this something I haven't heard of? Huh?
Yeah,
What's going on?
Brian's like, wait, hold on.
There's one. Well, I haven't read it yet, but
Okay.
I've heard quotes from it,
It's in the
All
queue.
right.
okay?
and I'm interested.
All right.
And I
Oh no.
I don't know where they. I don't know where they. I took screenshots of some of the quotes to save for reading for later for me,
Oh.
but I'd have to find the screenshots. I didn't know.
Can
it
you
was-
just tell
I
me
didn't-
what it's
I'm
about?
Not, I'm on a trial here. This is Zoe's trial.
No, you're not. We didn't say you were.
And
We're
we
genuinely
said it's not a
curious.
trial.
Chloe, can
We
you-
are
Chloe,
Yeah,
can
learning.
you, Zoe, can you please stop stroking your cat?
Okay, there's some
Stroke my cat is
alien
something I like.
stuff in the world, and there's some beast.
Oh,
So the one
my
I'm reading right
Lord.
now is basically like it's a fanfic for Beauty and the Beast. So there's
right.
that going on. Girlies who know, they know.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of that. But I haven't read these things yet.
I am
I'm just
curious about the
curious.
aliens
Mhm.
and like beast people thing.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm going to go back to my smutty smut. It's
Okay, bye, Zoe.
Bye. Love you.
Oh boy.
Okay, bye.
I
So
didn't want to be
sorry for
asked this
opening this train
question,
of
just
conversation.
for the record.
But I had to hear the answer.
Oh, yeah. That's some of that will be edited down.
Dude, this cover-
I think that's for the best.
Yeah.
This cover art is, I mean, I'm not going to lie.
It's really hot,
It's
right?
really hot. Yeah.
We got
it's-
shredded Shrek.
He's looking real
Well, everyone
good.
likes hot green aliens. Nobody ever thought about hot green ogres.
I kind of
Yeah.
want to get Shrek'd here. Like, fucking, it's,
He's just so Shreksy, guys. Like,
I'm sorry. Please tell me somebody on one of these books has described getting Shrek'd.
I want to get Shrek'd.
Shrek me harder.
Oh my god.
Shrek me harder.
Shrek me harder. Please Shrek me harder.
Not like that, donkey. It's
Ew.
Oh,
gotta be. He's got to be in there too, right?
He's gotta be in there.
I don't want to.
Well, okay, but if he's in there, then the fucking dragon's in there.
Mhm.
I've seen
Oh, yeah.
Donkey with the Giga Chad jaw.
Have you
Yeah.
seen Donkey? Hold on, I gotta look that up now. Fuck.
Oh
No,
yeah,
don't.
because it's the whole like, you know, I killed the dragon. I rode a dragon, and then there's Donkey looking like Giga Chad, and you're like, that's right.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, this is great.
Our
Giga
search,
Chad
our
Donkey.
search history is going to be just.
Oh yeah,
You
this is
guys'
my work
algorithms
computer.
are
Shouldn't do that.
whacked.
Whoopsie.
Oh, no.
Oh, you don't
The
have a
ads.
work computer?
Oh no.
Whoopsies.
Whoopsie doodles.
I'm sure if you explain to your
I can
boss,
explain all this. This is fine.
Yeah. Listen,
This is fine. All this is fine. Everything's
Please
fine,
cut all
guys.
this out. Thank you.
No one listens to this shit anyway from my work, so it's fine.
You said
Yeah,
you
that
had
is-
a few coworkers who did.
Well, I think they were being nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, maybe. I
And
don't know.
you know
They'll
that's
probably think
nice
it's
that-
hilarious and come up and talk to me about it. Hi, whoever you are.
At least that's nice that someone in your life is willing to lie to you and tell you they listen. Nobody
Right? I mean,
listens
at
to
least they do
this
that.
That I know.
Right? Just lie
No
to my
one.
face, please. Just once in a while.
I've had a few.
No one at
So
all.
just like,
that
no, I
listen.
don't listen to that nerd shit.
I've had a few coworkers that listen. Okay.
Well, they're in for a treat
I don't know
this
how. I
fucking
don't
time.
think there is a way to transition gracefully out of.
I don't
Come
think
on,
there
Jake.
is.
You can do it. You can do
No.
it.
Come
on.
No, there's nothing graceful about that.
Speaking of getting Shrek'd,
Oh,
Catan, Cash, summon Greater Shrek.
Yeah, so you're walking up to the top of the mountain. It's exploding. You see a lot of
Yeah, it
lava.
is.
yeah.
God damn it! I fucked this up. I need to do.
Sorry, we gotta calm
okay,
down.
sorry,
we
sorry,
gotta
sorry,
calm
sorry.
down.
You
Everyone-
gotta
We're good,
take-
we're good,
take-
we're good.
You
We
guys,
got it.
your horniness is like
We got
up
it.
to 100. You need
Well-
to bring it
we
down
haven't
to at
had a
least,
good
like,
horny
50.
episode in a while. You gotta let us have
That's
one.
true.
Come
Balls
on, let's
deep.
have
Well,
one.
We had a whole like arc of it.
Yeah,
Not
that was
enough.
great.
yeah.
Eyes wide butt.
What the fuck?
Still one of my favorite
was one of our
episode
episode names.
titles that we absolutely, as professionals, named an episode.
Well, yeah, it's so good.
There's nothing professional about anything we do. She says
Con
as
Air
she
was
takes
good.
a gigantic sip of wine.
Mm-hmm. It's not wine; it's a cocktail. All right, Jake, go ahead.
I'm sure that's
Yeah.
something else inside your weird alien beast book.
I can't wait to get to that book, guys.
Jesus.
Me too.
I'm sorry that I even mentioned it. Matt,
we can get them as
and
sponsors.
I don't know about Brian if I have to apologize to you, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is all your fault, Jake.
Honestly, if we could just get an ad, that'd be great. I don't really care if someone's willing to pay to be on this podcast. That's probably why we lost Manscaped. They're like, even we can't be a part of this.
I think the Shrek book we should probably get some residuals.
That's what I'm
from.
saying. Yes, we
I think we sold a few copies for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anyone out there, let us know if you read the Shrek book. Actually, don't. I take that back.
Use code NEWCRITS
Actually-
for 20% off.
actually,
Oh God.
there's no recovering from this. Well, that's the end
I'll
of the
never
podcast,
financially
everybody.
recover from this.
This is the end of the episode. Tune in next week to find out what happens with them and Philippa.
Yeah.
Then just start the music now.
Tune in next week for the court subpoena. To what? Who knows? Something.
It'll be something.
Oh God. Okay, yeah. So you guys are making your way up to the top of the Mount Hoot now of the volcano that is erupting. The ash is in the air. The land is starting to freeze over. From your vantage point at the top, you can see that trees and the wildlife has all just now been caught on fire. Ice is freezing over the oceans. And 50, 60 feet out, you see Philippa with fire rotating around her, ice, like icicle pillar raising up to her feet, is kind of levitating up above the top of the volcano. As you see, her arms are outstretched and she is maniacally laughing. And she slowly turns around to all of you. You finally made it. I see that Grax wasn't enough to kill you, and Fuma's last-ditch effort to save himself went unwarranted, because that will be a waste shortly. Before I wipe you all off the face of the earth, is there anything else you would like to say? Any final words?
Philippa, nobody likes a drama queen. That was very dramatic. The pillars, the ice, the fire, the maniacal laughing. I mean, for God's sakes.
If
Seriously?
there's anything you can say about me, I am at least a showman or showwoman. I do.
You want to try that again?
You can give it another take. We can wait.
Can you? Because it looks to me like, well, I won. You're going to either have to become what you're trying to kill or let me take over.
It's not about winning or losing.
Catan, that's all it is.
I agree. It is about winning and losing. I'm just saying.
You're right.
Awen goes
You're
and stands
right.
next to Philippa.
No, not
You're
this time.
either making the rules.
Oh, I thought you were going to say first, you're last.
If you ain't first, you're last. Okay, I don't know if we can get sued for that. I
Probably.
don't know if that's
If we
a
get sued
TM.
for that, then we've already gotten sued for so many other things.
Yeah, well, I don't look at the email, so who knows?
There's a lot of emails. So many cease and desist orders.
From Disney.
So
Probably a
from
lot
what?
from Disney. Disney?
I just throw them in the
Oh,
trash.
it sounded like Disney, but okay.
I don't understand why you are so focused on this concept. What brought you to this point where you felt the need to do all of this?
Because I have
And then
nothing
to-
else, Catan.
Welcome to life. That's most of it, is feeling depressed. Learn to deal with it.
I did.
This is a maladaptive coping mechanism if I've ever seen one.
I don't even know what that means.
When you destroy everything around you in an attempt to make yourself feel better, you know.
Well, it's working great so far.
No, it's not. Your
For
friends
you?
are trying to kill you and the whole world is being destroyed. Great job.
Friends. You mean the person that said they were going to protect me forever and then ended up being the one person that hurt me the most?
Yeah, that's usually what friends do. But they're the only people who actually care enough to show up, which is why we're here.
No, you're the only ones that could make it here.
I don't know why I'm bothering. There's no point talking to you about this.
You're right. There isn't. Because it's done already.
What's done exactly? You didn't get all his powers. We interrupted that.
I don't need all of his powers. I was already stronger than the Titans ever dreamed of. I am a being that has ascended higher than anyone else ever has. I have enough power in my pinky to create planets, to create whole universes. What else do I need? What, his last little excuse of power, his remnants that couldn't even fully put you guys up to par with me? What, his dust? I don't need that little spittle of energy. His pathetic attempt at saving you from an ultimately already decided fate. Part of Glace's power is that I can see ahead. I already know what's going to happen. There might be divergent, different paths. But as I see it now, no matter what happens, whether I live and control the world or you take over, everything leads down to the same path. You've seen that no matter what you do, everything leads back to the same cycle. That this is nothing more but a blimp in the history of time. And then I get to show the world what happens when they put the weight of the world on someone's shoulder. I get to fight back.
Is that what this is? Is that what this is
Yeah.
really about? You just couldn't handle the responsibility, so you're fighting back. That's what this is. If that's the case, then just go away. Give it to us and go away. There's no need for all this. You're just being childish and you just couldn't handle it. It was given to you when you didn't want it. Well, I tell you what, we want it, give it to us, go away. But no, that's not it, is it? They need to pay for it.
Yes, that is how it is. That is why I made sure that all the Titans are gone, all the gods. And now I'm going to show everyone, Kerrigan, gone. The people that killed my parents, gone. Everyone that ever thought that they could stand above me is dead in the water now. I am power itself. So you can either step aside or you can die along with them. The choice is yours.
And if we stand here and then we die, then what? What do you have?
Everything I need at this point, Catan.
You have everything you need. You will finally feel sated. You will have fulfillment when you kill us. That is a lie. You cannot answer immediately because you know it is not true. What you do not have is the ability to feel happy, because it will never be enough, because you will always be empty. And I am sorry that I was not able to teach you that before you left us. We have failed you, and we are here to correct that mistake. So no, you have not won. You lost long ago because we failed you. So congratulations. We're all the villain here. Great job to all of us. Now have at you.
All right. Why don't you guys go ahead and roll initiative then?
Awen rolled a 19 plus 10 for a 29 total.
Jesus, dude.
It's okay, I'll go next because Catan rolled a 27.
I don't even think that's possible.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That's my AC. No, I rolled a 5. Sorry.
That checks out. Boral
Borel got a 6.
and Leaf, you probably got higher than that, right?
Yeah, totally. I just got to do something real quick. Hold on. This is me rolling other dice. Add those sounds in. I know Leaf got a 3.
Oh, that's
Oh my
bad.
lord.
Okay.
Well, I'm just being polite and letting everyone else go first.
Oh, that is
So-
nice.
that is very nice of you.
No, you. I insist. No, you.
Just so humble.
Mm.
Okay. Awen, it is your turn to go first on this battle. Philippa is floating into the sky with fire and ice kind of swirling around her, and this volcano spewing lava out of it. What would you like to do?
So the first thing I kind of wanted to think about, is there anything, is she doing anything like to the, to that volcano that's making it erupt, or is it just seems like it's a natural thing that's occurring at this point?
I think with like your Titan abilities and like how kind of in tune you are with like not just the wind, but with like kind of the world itself.
Yeah.
You would know that she is altering the volcano to make it to where it is spewing this lava. She is having some sort of effect on it.
Okay. But I can't see, there's not like a beam of energy going into it or anything like that.
Her hands, even while she was talking to you all, her hands have been like up this whole time. And you can feel like the energy that she is using, like as she's raising her hands, that is like what is producing like the energy to push, like kind of raise the lava out of the volcano. Because just in general, you've probably have seen a volcano erupt before, and this is like spewing like hundreds, like if not 1,000 feet into the, like this is abnormally high for lava to like erupt out of a volcano. I don't know if I think 1,000 feet probably isn't that far for a volcano to erupt, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's pretty far.
She is magically inducing this to erupt way more than it would normally do, and you can tell that she is channeling it currently.
So I'm going to see all of this. Would you say that nature is just in a tumultuous state here? Like just things that are happening are not supposed to be happening?
Yes.
Okay. That's not you don't have to worry about answering that.
Like,
that is just a flavor question.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Don't worry. I'm not trapping you in anything like I have in the past. My point is, I think because now, as you said, I am so in tune with nature and just being a ranger and being kind of at the epicenter of where all of this turmoil is happening in nature. I start to hear like little whispers, and I can hear them coming almost from like loudly from Katan's sheath of where my soul sword is being kept. It almost takes over my body as I burst into this energy. And I am going to cast Guardian of Nature.
Oh.
So Guardian Nature, nature spirits answer the call and transform me into a powerful guardian. The transformation lasts until the spell ends. And I choose one of the following forms to assume: Primal Beast or Great Tree. And I'm going to be taking the form of a great tree. My skin appears barky, leaves sprout from my hair, and I gain the following benefits. I gain 10 temporary hit points. I can make Constitution saving throws with advantage. And I can make dexterity and wisdom-based attack rolls with advantage.
Oh.
And while I'm on the ground within 15 feet of me is difficult terrain for my enemies because there's like roots with every step that I take.
Okay, so just to clarify, you're not turning into a great tree. You
No.
just get like bark skin and stuff.
Yes, I am embodying the spirit of the great tree.
Okay, I thought you turned into a great tree, and I was
Yeah, I'd
like,
be like, oh shit.
Well, you look like one.
Yes, I am embodying the soul of the soulwood tree.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh, that's
I like
sick.
that is cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I take a few steps forward, and this is a bonus action, by the way, Jake. So
Holy
I
shit, okay.
I still have my action, and
That's actually
I
pretty sick.
am going. Yeah, right. So I'm going to extend my arm as again Skyrender morphs into it, and I am going to take 2 shots at Philippa. And because this is a dexterity based attack, I do get to attack with advantage.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That's sick. That's a super cool spell. Is that like your highest spell slot?
Yes, I've had that one in the hopper for a little while now. So, and I finally get
What a
to,
perfect time to take it out.
oops. Yes. Let's see. The first one went, that's a nat 20 for the first roll.
Oh.
And for the second roll with advantage is a 30 total. So a nat 20 on the first attack and a 30 to hit on the second.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Jake,
those hit.
I would have used my sharpshooter in this moment.
And that is
minus 5
10?
to attack,
Minus
plus
5.
10 to hit. So my minus 5 would have been 25 to hit.
That still hits.
Okay.
And then minus 5 for crit. I don't think that matters.
No,
right?
a crit's a crit.
A crit's a crit, right? That's what
Yeah.
I thought.
So, and I double that damage. Oh boy.
Because
Well,
a crit, you would still add your attack modifier, which for the
Yeah.
what do you matter? It's
Well, you don't double the plus 10.
So 2d8s so 3d8s total for that. So 13 plus 18 is 31 plus 10 plus 10, 51 damage, Jake.
nice. It's a good first hit, though.
Not bad.
Yeah. So after communing with the spirits and becoming a guardian of the forest, you kind of pull back and kind of put one knee to the ground as you are aiming perfectly to where you let off these shots, and both of them go flying and whizzing and popping her right in the face. As when you see her get hit, the damage from your arrows, this force damage, like knocks her head back, and you see her arms drop down a bit, and you see the erupting volcano like pull down, like it drops down from its height and only is now like 500 feet up, lessening all this plume of smoke that is arising from it. And you see her kind of pull her head, like her head cocks back, and you see her head slowly go back as her eyes lock down at you, Awen. And it is her turn next.
I will turn, because I took a few steps forward. I turn
Yeah.
my head to the party, and you can hear multiple voices as Awen turns and looks at you and says,
We may not stand here.
but it sounds like 10 or 11 different people speaking in different tones
like
and
that.
different pitches as he looks at you, says the line, and turns back towards Philippa.
She takes one of her hands as she drops it to her side, and you can see a part of this erupting volcano like split off from the rest of it that's erupting and like smash onto the side of the volcano nearest to you, Awen, as she swipes her arm across, and this spewing lava pours across the ground, just obliterating the top of this volcano as it slowly goes towards you, and she finishes her arm movement right at where you're at. Can I have a dexterity saving throw as lava comes flying towards you?
Yes.
Just him or all of us?
Advantage on this?
Just him
thank
currently.
God, that's a 20.
That's a 20. Okay, you'll take half damage
Plus
as
4, right?
24.
yeah, 24. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So you pass anyway.
Okay.
So you don't take any damage.
I take no damage.
So as you see her arm swathing across this, you clock this like lava getting spewed across the land, and you kind of turn to your side and start booking it across to the other side of your party, as you can see the lava spewing across, just melting the side of the tip of the volcano. And then it kind of spews and pours over the rest as you kind of turn to look, as you see it just jettison out towards the bottom of the mountain, just completely encompassing all the plant life and just melting everything away. She then kind of looks towards the rest of the party as she makes a fist in her left hand and slams it in front of her. You see these little balls of lava shoot out from the eruption as molten rock lands in front of you, and it starts to rise up into these small little, almost humanoid looking creatures, as 3 like lava creatures start to pull themselves up and looking in front of you. But it is not their turn yet. Next up, we have Boral. Boral, in front of you, you can see 4 of these lava humanoidish creature starting to rise up and stand in front of all of you. And you see that Philippa has control of the lava that kind of is erupting out of the volcano. What would you like to do?
Hey everyone, it's your favorite player Melon, and welcome to this week's middle break. I'm tired today. It's Father's Day. I've been wasting is not the right word. I've been using so much energy on triumphing my father for being a father, and I appreciate that. And to all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day. You know, I feel like I'm one of the fathers of this podcast, if you really kind of think about it. And I think that y'all might owe me a father's gift because of that. Interesting. Let's go down this path here really quick. Let's see if you can kind of pick up on what I'm putting down here. Yeah, there's a couple of gifts that I would just absolutely love. Like if you were to subscribe, rate, and review to our podcast wherever you get your podcast from. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever podcatcher you use, we're on it. Go there, hit the subscribe button, download the episodes, hit the 5-star review, and write a little synopsis of a review so that if other people stumble across our podcast, they might see it and think that they would like it too. Also, make sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms. You can find us on Twitter at New Crits and on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at New Crits on the Block. We're always posting to those sites. So make sure you follow them. The best way you can help us grow our podcast from there is by reposting to your own social media, right? Repost, put them in your stories, tag people that you think might like our content. With the only way we're going right now is through word of mouth. So I promise you, doing that really does go a long, long way for us. One of the ways we do like to give back to our wonderful children, i.e. you, like a good daddy should, is we have a Discord. We have a Discord for all things New Crits, but not all things New Crits. You can come in there, talk about the show, talk to the cast, talk to other fans, but if you just want somewhere to come in and chill, we got areas for that too. It's a safe, inclusive space that we invite you all to be a part of. We love the community that we have. And if you haven't joined us yet, what the heck are you waiting for? Now you might be thinking, well, man, I want to do all these things for you, honorary papa of New Crits on the Block, but how do I get to all the places that you just mentioned? Well, from our link tree, of course, linktr.ee/New Crits on the Block will get you to all the places that I mentioned, and some places that I didn't even have time to mention, linktr.ee/New Crits on the Block. It is your central hub for all things New Crits. All right, everyone, let's get you back into this week's episode. As you know, we come out with new episodes every single Monday. That ain't stopping anytime soon. So until then, enjoy the rest of this episode. Happy Father's Day to all who celebrate. We'll see you next week. We love you. Take care of each other out there. Be excellent to each other. Bye. Bye.
I am going to Flame On, and then I'm going to cast Chain Lightning.
Hell yeah, are you casting it on the, well, I'm assuming the 4 guys in front of you and arcing. How many does the people do the arc to again?
It is, one second, please. Come on, thing. Well, it's that, and then 3 bolts, then leap to that from that target. So it's 4, and then because I'm casting at a 7th level, I actually get 5.
Okay. So one of those, I'm assuming, is arcing towards Philippa herself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then what are we, is it dexterity saving
Yes.
throw? Is it a spell hit? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll start off with the lava creatures. So first lava creature is and it's, you said dex, right?
Yes.
Okay. That is a 17 minus 1 for 16.
Nope.
Okay. Second one, that is 19 minus 1 for 18.
Nope.
That is a 20 crit, but that is a 19 total.
That makes it.
Okay. So 1 lava creature passes so far. That is a 2 minus 1 for a 1. Don't think that passes. And then we'll do Philippa. And that is a 17 plus 2 for 19.
Just meets it.
Okay, so Philippa and one lava creature passes, but I'm assuming they still take half damage.
Yep.
So what is the full damage?
Full damage is 51.
Half of that is 25,
Yes.
right? Because we round down. Yeah. You put your hands in front of you as you start to like draw these like arcane runes in front of you. Lightning starting to arc out from your body as you push your hands forward, and lightning shoots out, hitting the first lava creature in front of you as it starts to have like lightning ball up inside of it and then arcs out in 5 different directions as one of them arcs towards Philippa and towards the rest of them. Philippa barely has time to put one of her hands out in front of her where the lava kind of arcs around her and barely stops the lightning from fully hitting her, but it still arcs and like slides across and like leaves a cut across her face as she is trying to protect herself. Did you want to take any bonus actions or movement?
Yeah, I'm gonna fly up into the air.
Okay. After you shoot this lightning bolt, the fire around you, you explode up with velocity as you fly up into the air. And then it is Philippa. She's going to take a legendary action as she takes her left hand. She summons a giant icicle as she pushes her hand forward. It's going to fly towards Catan. That is a 19 plus 10 for 29.
Can't do anything about that. Catan casts no thank you.
That is 43 points of ice damage.
Oof.
As a huge icicle like gets launched at hyperspeed towards you. You go to try to put your shield up, but even with your shield, the ice like curves around your shield and like stabs into your armor, leaving like these puncture holes in parts of your armor. Then we go over to Catan. Catan, you have 4 of these creatures in front of you. 3 of them are not looking too good. Like you can see like part of their like rocky formation that the lava is kind of holding together is kind of like slumping off. And one of them looks all right. And then obviously Philippa is kind of floating off above where the lava is, about 15 feet in like kind of a diagonal from the top of the volcano.
All right. And you said that these creatures are like lava creatures, right?
I did.
Okay, very good. Catan, we never really specified whether or not this is an action or not, but I guess it is. My glacial radiance, is that an action? It just doesn't say.
If it's a thing you're doing.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I think that would have been an action. Yeah.
Right. I think maybe I shouldn't have been able to do that last time. Oopsies.
Is it like just an aura that's about you, or it's actual?
Well, I have to activate it, so it must be an action.
Then. Interesting.
All right. Well, hey,
better make con saves on all of those too.
It wouldn't be a spell. Catan has a bonus action. Uses his ice abilities, so he frosts over. And then these lava creatures, how far away are they all from me?
They're only like 10 feet, 15 feet.
All of them within 15 feet?
Yeah, because the part that you guys are on is like a very slim, just think of like a volcano rim. It's not very wide.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're kind of directly in front of all of you guys.
And then Catan uses the Glacial Radiance, which will deal 5d8 ice damage to all of them, and it'll deal everyone else temporary HP except for Boral because he flew away.
I was like, I don't need that. I got resistance.
I got time for that.
Yeah.
How much do we get?
How much do we get?
We're gonna find out right now. Temporary HP, you all
Roll
gain.
high, roll high.
Wait,
Yeah, I really hope so.
Wait, I'm coming back.
wait.
All right,
He floats
so
around.
I'm going to roll temp HP first.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty good. 8, 7, 5, 4. So 10, 17, 21, 26. So we all get 26
Okay.
temp HP.
Oh.
It's not bad.
Okay.
Damn it.
Sorry, Nan and a boo boo.
Damn it.
Alrighty. So there's that. And then damage to the ice guys, 18. And then are they damaged extra by ice?
They are vulnerable to
So
ice
36.
damage. So
36 damage to
each.
all of them.
So this radiant ice like shoots out again, kind of shielding your allies, like kind of covering up the vitals of your allies of Awen and Leaf as this wave of ice extends past them and yourself and smashes into these lava creatures. As you can see, their movements as they're trying to like run towards you start to slow, and they start to freeze, and you see it start to stop them for a second as the lava spews and breaks it off, as part of their bodies start to kind of like disassemble, but they're still up, kind of holding themselves, as now instead of like this humanoid form, they're just kind of like this lucid kind of lava figure with like almost like these lava whips as arms instead of more like solid forms.
Weird. I didn't know it would do that. I should also say they are reduced to half speed. Although I
Yep.
don't know if that really has any effect given
Uh,
how close
well,
we are to one another.
It might.
With difficult terrain, that might actually stop them from getting to you this round.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If they're 30, they go down
That's
to 15.
kind of a big deal.
That brings them down to 7. Then you always round down. So they have 5 feet.
Yeah, so they actually won't reach you guys this round. They can still kind of throw some lava, but they will not be able to do what their real goal is, which is to latch on to all of you. That was...
Yay. I did a thing. I was helpful.
She is going to take a legendary action.
Oh, no.
No. Stop doing those.
Because she only
I can't
did
wait
one
till you
so
don't have
far.
that power anymore.
When he's
this
no
is what
longer
happens
a
when you're
DM.
leveled. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, this is what happens when you have one enemy. One-ish enemy against 4. You have to have action economy. I try to balance it at least a little bit. Shut the fuck up. Go read your smut, you son of a bitch.
I will after this.
Oh,
I'm reading it right now.
What do you think I'm doing right now with my turns?
She starts, you see her like put her hands in front of her as a burst of energy emits from her, as you see this ice starting to form around her body. Technically, so she's raising her AC for you guys so that you know she is forming like a shield around her body for herself. Kind of like mage armor in a sense, but a little bit more elemental.
She's got
in
cool
a
ice
sense.
armor.
Yeah, she got cool ice armor. You jealous, Catan?
No, of course not. Why would I be jealous?
Because she's got 30 AC now. No,
That depends. How much ice did you give herself?
I'm not telling you.
What was
that,
the
motherfucker.
bonus? Don't tell me the total number. How much did she add?
She added 5.
Well, that's some bullshit.
Well, that's
So
a
mad.
I know. I'm
That's
jealous.
some bullshit. I want that.
And then we go. That was Catan's turn. Leaf, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. Is Catan still near me?
Awen and Catan are still near you. Yes.
Okay. I am going to grab on to Catan. Like, listen to me, Catan. You have to destroy her. And I'm going to start shifting into an eagle, a giant eagle, as I do that. But as I am shifting, I am also casting Foresight onto Catan. That is a 9th level spell. And I will read it for you now.
We were
You
just
touch a
talking
willing
about this.
creature and did we?
I mentioned it as a joke.
Oh, well.
I was
okay,
like,
do you not want
can't
it?
you just use foresight and see the future? It's not
Oh,
actually
well,
what
I'm
it
about
does,
to-
but
No, it's not what it does, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. Bestow a willing creature the ability to see into the immediate future. For the duration, the target can't be surprised and has advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. Additionally, other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against this target. And that lasts for 8 hours.
Wow. And it's not even concentration.
It's not a concentration spell. I'm so excited about that.
Damn.
You have no idea.
Can I ruin it for you?
No. Why would you do that?
Because
I have a hummingbird feather, so it can't be that.
Could it be anything else?
What else could it be?
Casting time.
1 minute? I think we can have 1 minute, can't we?
In combat,
Really?
each round is 6 seconds.
It's 10 rounds.
I don't think we've ever had a combat last 10 rounds.
I'll see you guys later.
Chrissy's leaving now too.
No.
Here's what I'll say. You know me. I'm all about cool shit.
Mhm.
Make a non-arcana. Make with your wisdom.
This shouldn't even. Okay.
I know. Here we go. Make a check real quick.
I'm going to give it to someone. You know what? I'm going to give it to A1 instead.
Okay.
Awen looks and goes, I'll take it. In all the voices again.
I will allow it. It is fine.
God. But it just, it takes the wind out of my sails. I don't want to cast it.
Oh God, here we go.
Brian, is this what it's like all the time?
He knows better. He's learned his lesson.
That's
His eyes just perked up.
anybody. That's anyone.
Brian says he can't seem to hear me for some reason.
Oh,
Weird.
interesting. Weird.
Brian's audio
Crazy.
seems to have cut out.
Guys, believe me, I wish I could cast Foresight on Brian. I would all of the time.
Well, but the problem is it takes a whole minute.
It takes too long.
You got to get him to hold still for a minute.
No, never mind. I guess I'll do something else then.
You don't have to do something else. That's fine.
No, it's fine. I don't have any fun.
God.
I don't want to have any fun here.
We're
So they're
having
allowing
fun.
you to have
No.
fun, hon. Just do the thing.
Who's allowing me? Not Ben.
Jake is
The one
literally
that
saying.
matters.
Okay, enjoy your thing.
Who?
Okay. So you shifted into a giant eagle and cast a spell on me.
Yeah, and I scratch your cheek a little bit with my talon as I fly off.
What was that
I'm mad
for?
at you. You're a little bitch. Come on, they fly away.
That eagle
All right,
just insulted me.
I make sure my beak forms last.
Are you
Just a
I'm
pair
assuming-
of human lips on an eagle.
On an eagle? Because you're a little bitch and then a beak forms.
Caw.
I
And
also don't
that's
think that's
also
part
what
of the
it
rules.
means.
and I'm assuming you're flying up into the sky.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
No, she just fucking waddles around on the ground as an eagle.
I make a nest.
Oh, she does like the whole like wing out to keep her balance thing. As she's like,
Yeah. Just stomping around.
So you run towards Catan as you jump into the air. As you're jumping, your body morphs into a giant eagle. And right before you take off into the sky, you kind of both grabbing and kind of digging into Catan's armor, cast Foresight on him and jet up into the sky, kind of turning and going straight up as you kind of level out off, kind of away from Aboral, but still kind of near him as you finish your turn. Unless there was any bonus actions you would like. Oh, bonus action was a shapeshift, I'm assuming, actually.
Yes.
Okay. And that is the end of your turn. Okay. And then, so then we go down to the lava creatures. They only really have 2 options. So what I'm going to do for them is I'm going to roll a d4 and they're going to run at, it's going to be evens, Awen, odds, Catan. Here we go. First one's going to go.
But can
Towards
they
Catan.
even if they only have 5 feet of movement?
Well, they still have like their lava like whip stuff. They're not going to be able to do their big damage. Move.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
but they
I thought you were
still-
saying
yeah.
they were going to run up and grab us, and I was like,
no,
you just
they're
said
not
they
running.
couldn't-
They're targeting you.
Got it.
With their
They got
that's-
range on their melee attacks. Got it.
Yeah.
How much?
That is 10 feet.
How far away are they?
10 feet. Because they're only 15 feet away.
Oh.
Not what you wanted to hear.
One towards Awen.
Well, because it's
Okay.
difficult terrain around me.
That's the
Yeah,
thing we
that-
took into consideration. They only
Okay.
have
Yeah.
5 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Because I-
Yeah.
So
Assuming that
And
you
they have
just-
difficult
they
because
have
of
a slowed,
Awen's thing.
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yes. So they can only move 5 feet, but they can still like lash out.
Gotcha,
with
gotcha.
their
Assuming
bow.
that their speed is
Yeah,
30.
yeah.
And then okay, so 3 of them are going towards Catan, and they have disadvantage for you, and then 1 is going for Awen. So I'll do the ones towards
Ooh.
Catan first with disadvantage. That is a 4, not looking great. That is 17, but they take the 4 for the first attack. Let me do the next one. That's a crit,
Ooh.
but they rolled a 12 for the next one.
Oh,
Probably
nice.
is not going to hit. That's a 2 for the last attack against Catan, and then a 19. Okay.
So
None
I
of
being
those
able
hit.
to see the future somehow, dodge away from all of them.
Yeah, you do not get touched by any single one of those, as all of
You
them
know what?
kind
I
of
don't think that's what happens. Instead, I'd rather that not be what happens.
you only get a part of those effects.
He takes all the damage instead.
As these 3 lava creatures that was close to you start to like lash out their arms like whips, you being able to see into the future, just easily sidestep each one of those. And the one that looks like it was about to hit you, you put your shield out in front of you as it takes the brunt of the attack. And then the one that is going towards Awen
This would make me so much better at chess.
is a 19
That's a hit.
plus 2.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Okay, so let me roll for damage. Okay, so it would be a total of 22 fire damage as this thing like whips its like its lava arms outstretched as it flies towards you and smacks you in the chest.
Okay.
And then we are going to go to the layer action. Philippa looks down and sees as you guys are all kind of flying around and going to your different directions as the lava creatures are getting destroyed. She turns and puts her back towards the rest of you as she puts her hands down as low as she can, as she like almost like forces her hands to where it looks like she's gripping onto something and pulls up, as you can see her like her muscles bulging through the ice as she pulls something up. And as you do, you see the lava starting to lower, but as the lava lowers, it starts to form these giant arms out of the side of it as a head starts to appear, and you see this giant like lava elemental starting to pull its back out of the volcano as it stands in front of you, just this massive creature, and you see it go